Have you ever wondered why your body doesn't respond the way it used to? Why that confident, ready for anything feeling has quietly faded, even though you're doing everything right? You hit the gym, you eat healthy, you get 7 hours of sleep, but when the moment comes, your body says nope. And it's not just physical, it eats at your confidence. That silent question starts whispering in your mind: is something wrong with me? Here's the truth: it's not your age, it's not just stress. There are hidden habits and things you do every single day that quietly strangle your blood flow, shut down your testosterone, and weaken one of the most powerful indicators of your health: your erection. Yes, your erection is more than a measure of performance, it's a window into your overall vitality, heart health, and hormonal balance. And the shocking part? Most men destroy it without even realizing it. They do it in their morning coffee routine. They do it in how they sit, scroll, eat, and even breathe. In this video, I'll reveal the 10 daily habits that kill your erections and how to reverse every single one of them starting tonight. Because once you understand what's truly going on inside your body, you can finally take back control naturally. Here's the part no one likes to talk about. When your performance starts slipping, it's not just a bedroom issue, it follows you everywhere. You wake up tired even after a full night's sleep. You catch yourself avoiding intimacy because you're afraid of disappointment, and that fear, it starts to chip away at your confidence. You used to feel unstoppable, driven, focused, alive. Now it's like someone turned down the volume on your energy and motivation. Your workouts feel weaker, your mood dips. You look at your partner and think, what happened to me? And maybe the worst part, you start blaming yourself. You wonder if it's just aging, or maybe you're just not the same man anymore. But deep down, you know that's not true. Something inside you has changed, and no one's given you the real reason why. This isn't about failure or masculinity, it's about biology and the silent habits that are sabotaging your body's natural power. I'm Dr. Rachel Rubin, a board certified urologist and sexual medicine specialist. For over a decade, I've helped thousands of men reclaim their energy, confidence, and performance. Naturally, I've spent my career studying how hormones, blood flow, and lifestyle choices impact a man's vitality. And here's what I've learned: erectile health isn't just about what happens in the bedroom, it's a reflection of your whole body's health. I see men every day who think their only option is a pill. But when we dig deeper, when we fix the underlying issues, everything changes. Energy comes back, focus improves, confidence returns. So, in this video, I want to give you the same roadmap I use with my patients: simple, science backed steps to rebuild your foundation from the inside out. So, what if I told you that the key to restoring your erections isn't found in a pill bottle or a supplement ad that promises miracles? It's found in the tiny, everyday choices you make, the ones that either nourish or destroy your blood flow, your hormones, and your confidence. Most men are unknowingly doing 10 things that slowly suffocate their natural vitality. Things that seem harmless, like the way you start your morning, the position you sit in, even how often you check your phone. But your body is an incredibly sensitive system. Every choice sends a signal: either grow stronger or shut down. And when you learn to flip those signals back in your favor, your energy rises, your mood steadies, and yes, your performance returns. It starts with this one change you can make tonight: a shift that wakes up your circulation, boosts nitric oxide, and reignites your natural testosterone rhythm. It's not a supplement, it's not an expensive therapy. It's something your body was meant to do. You've just forgotten how to let it happen. In a few minutes, I'll break down exactly how these habits hijack your biology and the simple daily steps to turn it all around. Let's pull back the curtain on what's actually happening inside your body, because once you understand this, you'll never look at your daily habits the same way again. When you experience an erection, it's not just a switch that flips in your brain, it's a symphony, a complex coordination between your nervous system, blood vessels, hormones, and even your emotional state. And if even one part of that system is off balance, the entire performance suffers one. The foundation: blood flow and nitric oxide. Every strong erection starts with healthy blood flow. When you're aroused, your brain sends signals through your spinal cord, telling the blood vessels in your penis to open up. They do this through a molecule called nitric oxide, your body's natural vasodilator. It relaxes the inner walls of your arteries, allowing blood to rush in and stay there. But here's the problem: things like chronic stress, sugar, smoking, alcohol, and even poor sleep crush nitric oxide production. Over time, your blood vessels stiffen, the same process that causes heart disease. That's why urologists often call erectile issues an early warning sign of cardiovascular problems. Your arteries down there are small, so they're the first to show signs of damage. When you skip movement, eat processed foods, or sit all day, nitric oxide levels drop. When you do the opposite, move your body, breathe deeply, eat colorful whole foods, nitric oxide surges, circulation improves, and your erections respond. 2. The hormone connection, testosterone, and cortisol. Next comes testosterone, your vitality hormone. It drives your desire, builds muscle, keeps your brain sharp, and maintains your erection quality. But testosterone and stress are natural enemies. When your body is under constant stress, from deadlines, late nights, scrolling before bed, your adrenal glands pump out cortisol, the stress hormone, and cortisol directly blocks testosterone production. It's like your body saying, "We're in survival mode, reproduction can wait." This is why many men with low energy, mood swings, and poor performance don't need more testosterone injections. They need less cortisol. They need rest, better sleep, balanced nutrition, and ways to signal safety to the body. When you restore that balance, your testosterone naturally rises again. Your morning energy returns, your motivation comes back. Third, the nerve pathway, brain, emotions, and focus. Your erections begin in your brain, specifically in the hypothalamus, where sexual desire originates. But today's environment constantly hijacks that wiring. Too much screen time, porn, or dopamine overload from social media numbs the brain's reward centers. You get less response from natural stimulation, and your arousal threshold climbs higher and higher. In other words, the more overstimulated your brain becomes, the less responsive your body feels in real situations. On the flip side, mindfulness, intimacy, and presence rewire that pathway. When you slow down, when you actually feel your body again, you reconnect those signals. This isn't woo woo, it's neurology. Your brain literally rewires based on what you repeatedly focus on. Fourth, the oxygen factor, breathing and circulation. Now, here's something most men overlook: oxygen. Erections are a pressure system. Blood must not only flow in, it must stay trapped inside. That requires a strong vascular tone and healthy oxygen levels in the blood. Shallow breathing, poor posture, and hours of sitting compress your diaphragm, limiting oxygen and circulation. When that happens, your pelvic muscles weaken and blood flow decreases. That's why practices like diaphragmatic breathing, stretching your hips, or walking daily have such profound effects. They wake up the lower circulation, literally pumping life back into the pelvic region. 5. The sleep cycle, your nighttime recharge. During deep sleep, your body does something amazing. It releases pulses of growth hormone and testosterone, the twin engines of recovery. This is also when you naturally experience several erections throughout the night, a sign that your system is functioning properly. But if your sleep is fragmented from alcohol, screens, or stress, those hormonal pulses vanish. You might still sleep for 7 hours, but your body never reaches true recovery mode. Over time, testosterone drops, energy fades, and those morning erections become rare. Sixth, the nutrition link. What you eat, you become. Every bite you take is information. Sugary snacks and processed oils cause inflammation, clog arteries, and slow down blood flow. On the other hand, foods rich in omega 3s, antioxidants, and nitrates, like salmon, spinach, beets, pomegranate, and extra virgin olive oil, do the opposite. They open your blood vessels, lower inflammation, and rebuild your testosterone pathways. The Mediterranean style diet isn't just for heart health, it's for performance health. In fact, studies show men who eat more vegetables, nuts, and olive oil have significantly lower rates of erectile dysfunction. 7. The movement principle: use it or lose it, blood flow follows motion. When you move, you stimulate circulation and release nitric oxide naturally. Even short bursts of movement, a 10-minute walk after meals, or a few sets of squats, can dramatically improve vascular function. But when you sit all day, your pelvic floor muscles weaken, your blood stagnates, and your testosterone dips. So every time you get up and move, you're not just exercising, you're signaling your body to stay alive, awake, and ready. 8. The hidden killer: inflammation. Finally, inflammation, the silent enemy. It's triggered by sugar, processed food, sleep loss, stress, and toxins. Inflammation damages the delicate inner lining of your blood vessels, the endothelium, the very tissue that produces nitric oxide. Once that's compromised, it's like trying to inflate a balloon with holes in it. Your arteries can't expand properly, and your erections lose strength. That's why lifestyle medicine is so powerful. When you calm inflammation, you restore the body's natural repair system. Putting it all together, your body is always trying to heal itself. It's not broken, it's responding to the signals you send it. When you start sending the right ones through movement, food, rest, and breathing, everything starts to shift. Your erections come back, your energy stabilizes, your confidence rebuilds. Because the truth is, this isn't about chasing perfection, it's about returning to balance, giving your body permission to do what it's designed to do. Dr. Rachel Rubin, voiceover. Now that you understand the science, let's talk about the practical steps. What to do tonight, tomorrow morning, and this week to start seeing real change. Dr. Rachel Rubin, voiceover. All right, now that you know what's happening inside your body, let's make it simple. Here's what you can start doing today to rebuild your erections naturally. No pills, no gimmicks. Step 1, move. Every 30 minutes of sitting, stand up and stretch your hips or walk for 2 minutes. This keeps blood flowing to your pelvis and prevents vascular stagnation. Even better, a 20-minute brisk walk after dinner can boost nitric oxide for hours. Step 2, eat for blood flow. Add spinach, beets, garlic, pomegranate, and olive oil into your meals. These foods are nitric oxide boosters, nature's Viagra. Avoid sugary drinks and seed oils, they inflame your arteries and crush testosterone. Step 3, prioritize sleep. 7 to 8 hours of deep sleep restores testosterone and growth hormone. Turn off screens an hour before bed and skip alcohol. We both wreck your hormonal rhythm. Step 4, breathe and de stress. Take 5 slow breaths before bed, in through your nose, out through your mouth. This simple ritual lowers cortisol, raises nitric oxide, and improves nighttime erections. And here's a common mistake: don't overtrain or starve yourself. Too much exercise or calorie restriction can lower testosterone. Balance is key. Try these steps for just 7 days and pay attention to what changes: your energy, your confidence, your connection. Then come back here and tell me your results in the comments. I read everyone, and if you want to go deeper, watch my next video. The morning routine that naturally boosts testosterone without supplements. Remember, you're not broken, you're simply out of rhythm. And rhythm can be restored. Stay strong, stay informed, and take control of your health.